Okay, in the last lesson we looked at text. Now we're going to put a photo in. So I'm going to put a photo in on the right hand side of this text. I'm going to use my sparrow in here. I'm going to put the cursor here. Now I'm going to go to, as we said before in the lesson about uploading these photos, you left click on the photo, you right click on the photo and view image. Left click into this address field, right click, copy. Go back to the editor, create article. We've got the cursor there. We need to go to photos, wherever that is, there. Insert an image. And in source, we right click, paste. There's the source of the image. You can put an image description in. The more you put in here, the more Google will want like the page really. This we need to be about, well, let's do it at 400. Now, this will constrain the properties, but just do this to make sure it does. Just swipe it in there. You don't have to change anything in here. As you change things, let's change this to 300. You just swipe in there to make sure that that's changed as well. So I'm going to start off at 400. There. Advanced. When you're putting pictures into text, you'll need vertical space and horizontal space. This will be 10 and 10. If you want to put a border in, you can. This is the amount of border will depend on pixels. 5 pixels, 3 to 5 pixels is enough. So if you put 3 to 5 in there, you'll basically get a border. So I'm not bother putting image description. You've gone to advance, and now we press OK. Now this is how it's coming out. It doesn't look too good at the moment. It's pushed the text down. That's not working. So what I'm going to do is the image is selected already, but if it isn't, just left click into it and put it to the right hand side. Now you can see that the text formatting has changed. Well, that's no problem. Just go down to select your text and reformat it. There. And there is your text with the bird picture in. And this bird picture is 400. Now, I think this is going to be too big for this piece of text. We're going to go to the little eye here and check it in a preview. And you can see, now it's not too bad. It's acceptable. So you could publish that. Or you could make this a little bit smaller. So I'm going to go 350. So I'm going to right click into the image. Go image in there, go down here to 350 and click into there or swipe it and it'll change that. Go OK. Now we've changed the image size a little bit. Check it in the preview, see what it looks like, and that looks a little bit better. Now you need to save it. So you've got House Sparrow title. Oh, before we go any further, you can actually bold the first line, or even make the first line or some of the first line larger, like they do in newspapers sometimes. When you want to increase the text size of that one bit, swipe it and choose a different font size. It's up to you how you want things, how you want your articles to look. The next thing to do is publishing. So the publishing tab at the top, category. You need to put this into a category so it shows up on the front page somewhere. So I'm going to put this into, well, I'll put it into food so that I know it's definitely going to show up. Now, these boxes that is going to show up in there are 4 boxes, and in each box categories feed. This is where your article feeds into the site. Now when you first start getting on this site and doing articles, you will not be able to actually, when you save your article, it won't publish to the site directly. It will send a letter to an administrator, or send an email to an administrator saying that there's an article ready to publish or to have a look at, and that will be checked first. And we have yet to establish how many articles are going to be necessary before you can start publishing your own articles, just basically saving them and they'll go straight to the site. I would think probably 3 to 5 articles would be enough normally. So I'm going to now save this article down the bottom here. It's connecting. It's a bit slow today on the site. I don't know if they're doing maintenance, but it's a bit slower than normal. Anyway, what have we got? Right, there is the house sparrow. It's gone into the food section. Obviously this wouldn't go into the food section, it would go into some other section, but I was just showing you how it works. So this is at the allotment. This is to do with food. The allotment is food, cooking is food. House sparrow, yes, if you're going to make some pies out of sparrows, there you go, then that would be food. Now this won't normally turn up, but how do you get to your let's say you wanted to edit this? Well, you need to go to Home, Article Manager, and this will give you a list of your articles that I hope so anyway, that you've done. There it is. So you'll have a list of articles that you've done, and you can then click your article and re-edit it, so you can get to your articles even though you can't see them on the site. They're there, and a message has been sent to an administrator. And I think that's it on putting a picture in. I mean, obviously you can put more than one picture in, more than one photo. It's up to you.